Good morning. Alright, so this time we're on our Unit 1, Section 3, Identify, Calculate the Area and Perimeter for each quadrilateral. This is a step from the triangles that we were doing earlier. So this is the last section of Unit 1. So a little more work with formulas. We're going to be dealing with quadrilaterals all the way through in this particular worksheet. Number 1, here we go, width and length. Okay, this looks like an I, but think of this really being an L for length. I'm not going to label my picture for number 1. W's and L's top and bottom. There we go. So the area of a rectangle, I'm going to write it right inside so we see this. Area equals the length times by the width. Very, very simple formula to use. Okay. So 72 times 60 gives me my area. Okay, so I'm just going to use my calculator to calculate that real quick for you. 72 times 60 gives you 4,320, and our units are inches, so inches squared. Perimeter, I'm going to add up everything on the outside. So again, if I go through, label my picture 60, 60, and then the length 72 and 72. Add those all up. 72 plus, let's see, 72 plus, that's another 72 plus 60 plus 60 gives us 264, and perimeter will be measured in inches. And the type of figure I have here is just a nice easy rectangle type of quadrilateral, and technically a rectangle has all 4 right angles. That is the minimum requirement for a rectangle. Number 2, this looks like a definite square. However, the angles are not labeled. So we're going to put those in there. All right angles. All sides are the same. They're all 53 each. So the area here is side squared. So on my calculator, I'm just going to go 53 and square that, and I get 2,809. And then it'll be in inches squared as well. Now adding up all 4 sides, they're all the same. So if I go just 53 times 4, that will give you the perimeter all the way around, 212 inches. Again, this is a square because the requirement for something to be a square is all the sides are the same and we have 4 right angles. Number 3 would be just like number 2, so I'm not going to do another square. Okay, question number 4. Here we have what appears to be a trapezoid. Now to make it a trapezoid, we're going to put these little parallel symbol markings on it. Okay, and it looks like maybe there's a right angle sitting in there, top and bottom as well, giving us a nice typical, what I call a regular trapezoid. The requirement being it has 1 pair of parallel sides, top and bottom. And we're going to throw in the right angles there. That'll just help us calculate things. So the formula for area of a trapezoid is 1/2 your height times by base 1 plus base 2. Now what's unique about this is that your bases B1 and B2, they're labeled here as A1 and A2, so maybe I should fix that for this particular question. But if you use trapezoid formulas online or from a book, they're going to be labeled bases. Your bases are always parallel to each other. So let me kind of relabel this. So it's going to be 1/2 the height, and in our question it's going to be A1 plus A2. So I'm just going to cross that out right now so we don't pay attention to B1 and B2. So this will be our area. Okay. So if I fill this in, 1/2 h is the height, so find h down here somewhere. So 1/2 of 48 times a1, which is 81, plus a2, which is 49. So let's kind of do that right away. So 1/2 of 48, that would be 24, times by 81 plus 49. And we get 3,120 inches squared. Now the perimeter, we're just going to add up everything on the outside together. So that would include, okay, A1, which is 81, plus B2, which is 48.19, plus A2, which is 49, plus B1, which is a slant, which is 55.42. Add up those four and we get 233.61 inches. Okay, and we're going to stop this video short right now, and we'll cover some others in the second video.